Hey guys. Alright, so this is what I've been up to lately. The new Scout Landspeeder. These are still a work in progress, so still have a lot to be done. But I painted these. I actually took a page out of Bootleg's book and I painted these pieces individually. As in, I didn't assemble the model first and then paint it. I didn't paint it on the sprue, but the only reason I didn't do that is because I like to be able to finish the, get the mold lines as best I can, and be able to get at everything. But I definitely took to heart his idea of try to paint, as much as you can, unassembled. And I have to tell you, the difference is amazing. I mean, being able to get at everything, being able to paint everything that you want to paint, add the detail you want, and then put it all together is so much nicer than trying to finagle around and get inside the little nooks and crannies, which for me invariably, what I usually end up doing is saying, okay, fine, never mind, I just won't paint the interior, or no one's ever going to see that, or whereas what I would have liked to have done, was add detail here or there, which really makes the model. So here I was able to go in and find all the little buttons and lights and paint those and really kind of step up the detail in the interiors. One thing I didn't finish painting was the control panel, but I can still get to that. The center console I did paint, and the little zipline parts I still need to paint, but like I said, it's a work in progress, so I'm not done. But I am very pleased with the model and the quality of the model on the sprue. And normally GW has real, in my opinion, real quality control issues with mold lines, and some parts you kind of have to coax into place, or I mean, it's pretty good overall, I have to admit. I've put together some of the kits that really require a lot of work, and GW really doesn't. It's not labor intensive, but I think their quality control could use some improvement. But anyway, I digress. So I have two of them, and I got these as payment for a art commission that I'm doing for a friend who's developing a miniature game. It's all kind of hush-hush right now, so I can't share with you a lot of the details that I'd like to, but needless to say, once it's released, I'll be glad to point out what it is, where you can get it, how it's played. But it looks really promising right now, and I'm pretty excited about it, just to be a part of it. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, so anyway, I really like the Landspeeder Storm, both as a model and from a gameplay standpoint. So I'm excited to see how it turns out. One thing that I'm doing, hang on just a second guys while I grab this. I should have had this ready to go. Anyway, I was looking at the Scouts and I thought how cool they were, how they were designed to sit inside the Storm. And I thought, man, these guys would be great set up in terrain, like on little bases with terrain, just as regular models. So I thought, well, why not have the best of both worlds? And I could model these Scouts, model up a base for them, and then just magnetize them and stick them in the terrain, as it were. So for example, the gunner, I'm going to paint all this up as though it were like a pipeline. So we're just seeing kind of a cutout of a longer pipeline that he's kind of crouched down behind. And then there's like a fuel canister there. So each one of the models would have some kind of terrain feature they'd be leaning against, or sitting on, or crouching behind. And ideally they should all fit on a 25mm base. I don't want to go beyond that because I'd still like to have the playability. But anyway, I thought that would be kind of fun because there are some really great poses. I would like to just get another sprue of scouts from the Landspeeder Storm just to do some interesting bases that I can just glue them onto. I guess I could do these, but the Storm is not as interesting to me without the crew in it. So anyway, or the passengers, I guess, and crew. So anyway, that's what I've been working on. And if you guys really want to see a great how to assemble video, I mean, these things are really straightforward, so there's no real mystery. It's not like a drop pod where some things are kind of like, what, where does that go? These are actually really straightforward, easy to put together. But if you want to see an awesome video, sometimes it's kind of nice to see somebody go through something before you tackle it. Kind of takes out some of the guesswork, I guess. But anyway, check out BeastofWar. I'll put the link in the sidebar. He has got a like 5-part or 6-part how-to on how to assemble this thing, where he goes through step by step on how to assemble the chassis, all the little bits, the scout bodies, where they go placement wise. He even points out some of the little things that might be confusing, or anyway, really great series. The guy's production quality in his videos is amazing. He does some really great animation, and I kind of happened upon him a little while back. I think he was doing the Stormlord for Imperial Guard, and he just did a really thorough job on it. And he did the drop pod, so there's quite a few how-to videos that he does. But the thing that really caught my eye was how well he does his production quality, the effects, the transitions, all of it. So yeah, if you get a chance, I think it's kind of worth taking a look at. But anyway, all right, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll try and get some more videos up. I should be going to Ardboys soon, so this time hopefully I can get some better battle reports and share those with you guys. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and appreciate you guys.